Hi, everyone. So, I actually came on here to talk about something real quick. You ever had an experience? Well, I know a lot of people has had an experience like that. But you always wondered, why did you go through the things you went through when you was younger? Why you separated from a person, or why your parents treated you the way they treated you, or why you was dealt the cards that you was dealt. And I know it was hard growing up. I know for a lot of people it was very difficult. I know for a lot of people we went through some traumas. We went through some abandonment. We went through some physical, verbal abuse. And I say that to say a lot of the things that we go through it for a reason. There's a reason why we had to live that path, live that life. Whether it's pain, whatever it is. Not saying that it was okay, but think about it. If you didn't go through the stuff that you went through, would you be the person you are today? Would you be such a go-getter? Would you be so strong-headed? Would you be so kind? Would you be so loving? Would you be so affectionate? Would you be so helpful? I feel as though if I was given the life that was easy, mother, father, abundant. We lived in a good neighborhood, and everything was just great. I just got brought up with privilege, and this has nothing to do with the race card. I don't think I would be the person I am today. I don't think I would be this go-getter, this person with so much creativity and so much I drive to be the best I can be. My childhood wasn't good at all. Like, it was not good at all. I mean, we'll get to that a little later with the story, but it wasn't good at all. A person that went through the things I went through, you can actually grow up to be very mean, hateful, and grumpy, and not caring about the world, and isolated all the time, not knowing how to express themselves. But life has actually shaped me into being who I am today. And honestly, I don't regret it. The pain, the abandonment, the abuse, I don't regret nothing, because sometimes you got to go through it to know what it is to survive it. And we don't want to go through it, but it's life. Earth is a school, and we come down here to learn lessons. We come down here to elevate and be a better version of ourselves. And in order for us to be a better version of ourselves, we have to be broken down. I had a little revelation. My own revelation about a situation that happened 20-something years ago. And that 20-something years ago situation shaped me into who I was. I would say throughout those years. I mean, now I'm not the same person, of course. I've changed a lot. However, my way of thinking, my trust issues, everything shaped me into who I was. Because, we grow all the time. And now when I think about it, if that situation would have went well, I don't think I would be here today. I don't think I'll be in this situation. So a lot of times, a rejection is God's protection. It's God's way of saying, no, not this one. You're not, no. And, you move away out of that. You move from that situation. And then years later, you realize, wow, if I would have stayed, what would my life have been? Could have been worse. Could have been more filled with anger and abandonment and stuff like that. But God saved me from many situations that I was blind to. I was stuck in nostalgia about. And that's why now I'm very picky with who I allow in my energy, who I allow around me, as should everyone. Because there's a lot of people that will smile in your face and stab you in the back. And we know about getting stabbed in the back. So be mindful of the people that you have around you. And if something doesn't go the way you expected or you want it to go, it's okay. Because I'm a strong believer that God got other plans for you. He has other plans for you, and you just have to let it happen. Don't fight it. Just let it happen. It's going to work out for the better. It always works out for the better. So let's stop questioning why we went through the things and start asking, what is the lesson I was supposed to learn from all of that? Who am I supposed to be? Even the what did I learn from that situation? Because everything we went through, it has a lesson, something we had to learn. And sometimes when we don't learn the lesson, we repeat it over and over and over and over, and then you wonder why you're in a cycle. You're only in a cycle because you didn't learn the first time. And sometimes a cycle takes 27 years. So start to ask, what was I supposed to learn from this situation? What was this situation supposed to teach me? What have I learned from this situation? Has it shaped me? Has it refined me? Has it made me better? Did it make me better? So, with that being said, try to do a soul searching. Go back to the beginning to see why you are the way you are today. And if there's something that you missed back then, refine it and be better today. Peace and blessing.